families. We're going to get some good energy in there.
And this is my healing room.
I love this bust. It's absolutely beautiful. We might have to turn the light on for this. Let's see. How about if we stop for a second? 3.
Okay. So we're going to attempt to do some Reiki on this kitten. He's kind of nervous, new surroundings. Reiki is hands-on, universal life energy. To become a Reiki practitioner, you have to be attuned by a Reiki master. There's different symbols that is used that are very sacred, and until you become in tuned, no one is allowed to even see these different symbols. But it's universal life energy. We bring it in through our crown chakra, through the top of our head, and it flows through out of our hands, and it heals on all levels. It heals on the physical, the emotional, the mental, all levels. Whether or not you have a problem in certain areas, the Reiki can and will bring it out. So whether you have a physical problem or not, Reiki healing is important, as it keeps your chakras balanced and aligned, keeps you healthy, keeps you free of disease. So with animals, if this one wasn't quite so nervous, they take well to Reiki. They understand or accept the whole universal life flow. They're in tune. Pets normally love Reiki, but this little kitten isn't quite sure.
She used to be feral. She was one of our feral kitten rescues. That could be part of the problem.
That could be part of the problem. But, like with this little cat, depending on the area, you could put your hands directly onto the cat. Or, as small as this one is, I can put my hands all the way around it, and the energy is going to flow to the necessary spot where the problem would be. If we had more time, I could probably get this kitten to really calm down with the Reiki energy, but we're both rather nervous. So it's just a matter of hands-on healing. I don't know what more to say about that, but I will try to do some right now.
She calmed down for a second.
She did. Yeah, I don't think she's going to want any more than that right now. She's in a strange place with strange people and a camera in her face. So I think that that's all I have for you on that.
So what kind of things, I know we discussed at one time that you could not do Reiki on cancer victims. Is there a reason? Did you find out more about that? One person, actually I should say, I don't believe it was you I was talking to. It was someone on my group that said you can't do Reiki, that she was told that you can't do Reiki on a cancer victim, that it causes the cancer to spread.
No.
But I know that you've done it on people that's had cancer and it shrank.
Exactly.
So why would a Reiki master tell a student something like that? If they were taught wrong, or?
That would have to be a complete misinformation. I mean, of all things, Reiki for cancer, I had a personal friend who was diagnosed with cancer, and she was called to go to the hospital in 2 weeks to have this surgery, and she refused. She says, no, give me 2 weeks, I need to get some work done. So we would have healing sessions on her with the Reiki, and in those 2 weeks' time, she had cysts, those cysts were the size of grapefruits. By the time she went in 2 weeks later, we had shrunk them significantly. She had gone from a stage 4 cancer to a 1. So I'm not saying that it will cure everything. I know that it will help things, and you should always follow along with a medical procedure as well.
Because I know we brought our dog in, Sasha. Can you put her back in the cage, please? We brought our cat. Remember, we brought our dog Sasha in. That had the lump of cancer, the breast cancer that I was treating with the Young Living oils, as well as with the Reiki that you did, and it ended up going completely away without any surgery or anything like that. So I had mentioned that to this lady, and she was like, well, I was told never to do that.
No, that's,
So
to me, that's ridiculous.
that's good.
First and foremost, I believe that whatever happens to us in our lives is part of our path, part of our journey in this lifetime. Some things are not supposed to be cured. Some things, you know, whatever our life path is for this lifetime, we have come here to learn these lessons, to have these opportunities. And if one of them is to not be well, then so be it. And I firmly believe in that. But I also believe that we have to do everything that we can as human beings to try to change things if possible. If they don't change, then we have to accept that as well.
So what got you into this path? What made you open up the store, to lead you down to become a reverend, and to walk on this spiritual path? What was it in your life that changed, that brought you to the point that you are today?
I don't really know. It was like, well, I was recovering from surgery myself, so I was laid off from work, and I had gone to a psychic fair at another shop. I spent the whole entire day at this shop, and on the way home, I decided that I really liked that. I wanted a shop like that too. So I talked to my husband, and he never tells me no, so I was like, okay, go for it. So 30 days later,